All right, so we have the news. Elon Musk to buy Twitter for $44 billion. And there was some speculation earlier that a deal was coming as early as this afternoon. And now we have it. So the stock is currently halted. So when a stock is halted, you cannot trade it, you can't buy, and you can't sell. So I'm going to log in here. So this is what Twitter looks like right now. That means you can't do anything. All right. That's, if that wasn't pretty obvious, you can't do a thing. So anyone that's holding calls or puts, anyone that's holding the stock long or short, can't do anything. What's interesting here on this, we knew that there was we knew that he had it first started with taking a 9% stake, and then he was given the opportunity to join the board as long as he agreed not to acquire more than, I believe, 14 or 15% stake in the company. He initially said yes, and then he turned around and said actually no, and that was like on a Sunday or a Monday. And so that next day, when all of a sudden it started trading, it came down quite a bit because people were like, uh-oh, what's going on? And then he gave his offer to buy the company. And so then, that kind of sent it on a little bit of a surprise squeeze. And then again, it's pulled back here as the board adopted what's called a poison pill, which would have made it almost impossible for him to actually buy the company through a hostile takeover. But of course, he had already made his offer, and now, as it turns out, and as you can see, the board accepted the offer. So now the question is, what happens to Twitter? Because he had indicated interest in taking it private. So for a period of time, this will resume trading. We have the news that's out, and this will resume trading, and it'll resume at a price of, let's see, a huge advertisement there, $54.20. So there's the resumption right there, and that was the initial price. Let's see, these ads are huge. So all right, so anyways, it resumed up there, hit a high of 52.23, and is now pulling back a little bit. So we've got some headlines hitting right here. And so the question is, if this does go private, there'll be a period of time where you'll be able to sell if you're still holding, or cover your short if you're still holding, and then eventually all the shares will you'll receive the fair buyout price, and the company would be delisted. So on that initial spike, it went up to 52.29 and has now pulled back a little bit. I'm kind of surprised in a way that it's moving as much as it is. This is a little confusing. Under the terms of the agreement, shareholders will get $54.20 per share. So why isn't it trading right at 54? Is it possible that traders are still speculating that maybe the deal won't go through? There's presumably some type of regulator review that may happen, and regulators could, if they wanted to, try to prevent this transaction from going through. So yeah, very interesting. Secured $25.5 billion of fully committed debt and margin loan financing, and it's providing an additional $21 billion in equity commitment. There are no financing conditions to the closing of the transaction. Okay. Yeah, so the Twitter board conducted a thoughtful and comprehensive process to assess Elon Musk's proposal with a deliberate focus on value, certainty, and financing. The proposed transaction will deliver a substantial cash premium, and we believe it is the best path forward for Twitter stockholders. Twitter will become a privately held company. So let's see how Tesla's reacting. You know, not great, but not horrible. But again, it's probably going to take a little time for news to circulate and for traders and investors to think a little bit more about what this means for Tesla. It's about 3:15 p.m. Market will close in about 45 minutes. And then, of course, there's after hours trading. So I don't know. Interesting. I wouldn't expect this would really trigger any particular sympathy momentum, but I would say it's probably not good for DWAC. Let's see how DWAC is reacting. Not positively. Yeah. Not good for DWAC because DWAC to be the acquisition of Truth Social, to bring Truth Social public. And so now if Elon Musk is going to actually bring Twitter to, you know, really be what Donald Trump might have wanted it to be, maybe he'd even let him back on the platform. Who knows? So that's caused a big swing in the price of DWAC here. Look at that algo pop and then that reversal. So I don't think it's good for DWAC, probably in any circumstance here. So that's all I wanted to come on here and share with you. So there's the news. Twitter going private. If this deal does go through, Twitter staff here may quit as Elon Musk succeeds in his takeover bid. The president and former staff of Twitter in Ireland fear an exodus from the company's European headquarters in Dublin, with Elon Musk set to take over. Yeah, I'm sure there'll be a shakeup. Wow, pretty incredible. So anyways, power hour here, but this one's certainly taking a lot of attention, a lot of focus, and NKTX. This one's been grinding. The high there, 1846, right up around the volume weighted average price. This is the one that we were watching this morning during the morning show. Some big green candles, but some pretty nasty rejections as well. We'll see if it continues into tomorrow. All right, that's it for me. Good luck if you keep trading. I'll see you guys back here for the morning show. First thing tomorrow morning, right around 8:45, 9 a.m. I'll be live streaming, giving you my watch list and for those on YouTube. And if something interesting is happening, I may take some trades. Those in Warrior Pro All Access, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. And hopefully we have some good gappers. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you in the morning.